Well, we find ourselves here in east central Texas, and this is in Nacogdoches, Texas. It's just north of Houston, south of Dallas. And we have run into the homeland of the Caddo Indians. And the Caddo Indians of Texas came to East Texas from the Mississippi Valley around 800 AD. Their territory included parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, East Texas. At the height of their mound building culture around 1200 AD, the Caddos numbered 250,000 people. The Caddos were the most advanced Indian culture in Texas. They lived in tall, grass-covered houses in large settlements with highly structured social, religious, and political systems. They raised corn, beans, squash, and other crops, as well as hunting the bear and deer of East Texas and going west for buffalo hunts. The Hassania were the largest confederation of Caddos in deep East Texas. They lived along the Natchez and Angelina rivers. They were considered among the Hassania Caddos. With the coming of Europeans, the Caddos of East Texas were reduced in numbers and in territory in the early 1840s. 1855, they were forced to the Brazos Reservation near present-day Graham, Texas, and were moved to the Washita River in Indian Territory in 1859. Let me show you one of their traditional costumes. You're going to have to excuse the reflection off the glass, but you can see very similar to the Mohawk braves that we saw. They would wear only leggings about up to here with a breechcloth. This would be a summer outfit. They were hunters and gatherers, so they were never horsemen people. They always ran where they needed to go, just like the Iroquois. And you can see their markings up here, and their privilege or their rank is going to be told in these feathers here. And in the tattoos, which you start to see in the western and southern Indians with piercings. You can see the pierced ears and the tattoos. The Caddo Indians were hunters and gatherers. So you can see that they were very well advanced in the fact that they had large grass huts. You can see the smoke coming out the top. So this is similar to the Iroquois, or it's actually to the Navajo Hogans, almost identical, only with grass huts. You can see shelters that they had made. Being hunters and gatherers, and only warriors in force. Oh, here you go. Here they are building one of these structures. And you can see off in the distance, there's a whole community of these. So if you're talking 250,000 people, you're talking quite an organization. And again, as you look at this brave right here, or warrior, he's got leggings about 3/4 of the way up his thigh and a breechcloth. And these would be his accomplishment feathers. He just has a few. You can see more feathers on more tribes. This is probably going to be the chief right here. And again, pardon the reflection, this would be the woman of the Caddo tribe, and you can see she wears a full prairie dress pretty much all the way to the ground and decorated with shells. And this is probably going to be buckskin. It looks like that to me, which if you don't do a lot of activity is very cool in the summertime. It's just like being in a refrigerator unless you exercise a lot. So this is a look at the Caddo Indian Nation of eastern Texas.